Welcome to Diagem Sports TV. Diagem channel is on the YouTube. I'm just making a review about the match we've got that Arsenal got against Sunderland. It's not a very important match as a lot of people think it is, but it's also good if we can win this match. Sunderland is already down. There's no doubt about it. Or they can't come all gone blazing, wanting to prove one or two things, but in the last few matches they've played without no sense of purpose at all, no drive, no vision, nothing. They're just there, so they're just there for the taking. I believe Arsenal should go out and take this match and probably play well, like they played against Stoke. They seems to be playing better now. We usually do well towards the end of the season anyway, when there's no more pressure on us. So it's not about just winning this match today, it's about scoring as many goals as possible, because it might come down to goal difference at the end of the day. It might be difficult to catch up Man City or Liverpool if we don't if we don't win with high margin. So we need to win this match today. We need to win with a lot of goals. I want Arsenal fans to come out today, support the team, support the manager. Just bury all the hatches, forget about what's been going on in the past and whatever, all Arsenal in, Arsenal out and all that. We need to forget all that today. Support the team to win this match, score as many goals as possible, and then we can take it from there. But I just want to also tell you guys, or everybody, the fans, just like myself, if we don't qualify for Champions League next season, it's not the end of the world. This team has been qualified for Champions League season in, season out for so long, probably in the last 16, 18, 20 years or whatever. But really, we haven't really done much about the slot. So we've only been to the finals once, and that was the loss against Barcelona in Paris. So we might need to step back a little bit to be able to move forward. So if we drop down to Europa UEFA, there's nothing bad in it. If we can drop down there, play it out and win it, then it's better than it's better than being knocked out in the second round on the Champions League every season. So if we can drop down there, win it, that's fine. All we want is for the club to be competitive. All we want is for the club to win something. If the club can go out and win that, it is good for us, it's good for the club, it's good for everybody. And then when people say that, okay, if we drop down to Europa UEFA, we might not be able to attract world-class players. I don't believe that. It depends on how much money we've got and how much money we'll offer them when it comes to wages. You need to know that footballers are mercenaries. They'll play for any club as long as the money is good. If people can leave European football and go and play in China because of money. So players will come to Arsenal irrespective of where they are. And if you can remember very well, Man United were not in Champions League when they bought Paul Pogba, the most expensive player in the world. Mkhitaryan was supposed to come to Arsenal. He refused to come to Arsenal. He preferred to go to United. United was not in the Champions League. Arsenal was in the Champions League, but he still didn't come to Arsenal. So it doesn't make any difference whether we are in the Champions League or not. And if we drop out of the Champions League this season, it's only for one season. We come back to it the upper season. Because if we can win the Europa UEFA, if we win that, we get straight back into Champions League. And even next season we can still finish top 4, then we get back into Champions League. So losing the Champions League slot for 1 year, I believe, will be a blessing for Arsenal Football Club. So my team for tonight, after all that, Peter Cech still in goal. The 3-back trio, we're going to have Rob Holding, Mustafi and Koscielny. And the wing backs still the same, Bellerin and Monreal. I would prefer Bellerin to Oxlade, even if Oxlade is fit, because Bellerin is a better player going forward and defensively than Oxlade. A lot of people will criticize me for that. They will say, no, Oxlade is better. Oxlade is better running forward with the ball. But what does he do when he gets to the other half of the team? When he gets to the in and around the box of the opponent, what does he do with the ball? His decision making has been so poor, and it has always been like that for so long. That has always been my problem with him. That's the more reason why I don't always trust him with the ball. When he gets to the other half, he just don't know what to do with the ball. He can dribble, he can do all that. But what is the point in doing that when you run forward and you leave the ball behind, or when you run forward and you just play the ball away and it's no use to the team? So Bellerin should be there. Even at the FA Cup finals, I believe Bellerin should be there because he's better defensively. We will need more defensive-minded players playing Chelsea. And in the middle, I'll have Xhaka and I'll have Ramsey. Ramsey should come in, and we might not need the battling figure of Coquelin. Because we play in Sunderland. And in the front is still the front trio. We're going to have Ozil, who seems to be playing a little bit better now with no pressure, and we're not playing a great team. Then Sanchez, who always put in the shift, so he will still be there. Then I'll prefer Giroud up front than Danny Welbeck. Giroud is a natural goal scorer. Danny is not natural. Danny can run, he's got pace and all that, but we don't really need pace in this. We need goals. He can come in later when Sunderland is getting tired, and we can take Giroud out and put him in. But we can see what Giroud has done in the last match. You don't change a winning team. So if it's not broken, don't fix it. So leave Danny where he is. For the score of this match, I don't know. I can't call this one when it comes to the score. All I want is Arsenal must win this match, and they must win with margin. More goals, more than 4 if possible, so we can at least get close to Liverpool. So if it comes down to goal difference at the end of the season, then we know that we've done our bit. And if at the end of the day we've done the best we could, considering the season we've had, if we've done the best we could at the end of the season and we didn't make the Champions League, so be it. We step down and we come back up. United step down, they're coming back up, because I know they're probably going to win the UFO anyway, and they're going to come back up. So it's going to be all right. What we do with the slot is what matters, and we haven't done a lot with it. So we need to leave that. So the Arsenal Football Club and the management needs to step out of that, their comfort zone of qualifying automatically for Champions League every season, and they're not doing anything about it. So now we need to get out of it so we can go back to the drawing board, and then we can buy better players. I know we're not going to get a better manager, so we're going to have to make do with what we have and support the team. So good luck for tonight. No more flying or playing for tonight. We need to support the team. It's important tonight's match.